where recent data reveals a concerning surge in pedestrian accidents, comprising more than 60% of road crash fatalities in Kumasi. The National Road Safety Authority attributes this alarming trend to traders occupying pavements on major streets, compelling pedestrians onto main roads with unfortunate consequences. Citi News' Ashanti Regional Correspondent Doris Lonta presents a report read by Fatih Aminu Ibrahim, delving into this issue and exploring potential measures to address it.
Instances of pedestrian accidents and fatalities in Kumasi are on the rise, despite a 16% decrease in road traffic deaths from 2021 to 2022. Road traffic crashes have increased by 24%. Of the fatalities, 61% involve pedestrians, 22% motor and tricyclists, 16% vehicle occupants, and 1% cyclists. The National Road Safety Authority attributes the rise in road crashes to factors like speeding and fatigue driving. The Ashanti Regional Head, Kwesi Adenim Boateng, points to the occupation of pedestrian walkways by hawkers, transforming major roads into economic hubs. This encroachment forces pedestrians onto busy roads, increasing the risk of collisions. Efforts are underway with sensitization and collaboration with the Motor Traffic and Transport Department to relocate hawkers to markets, improving road safety. Pedestrians are advised to use designated walkways and wear visible clothing at night.
Now we see that a lot of the pedestrian infrastructure have been taken over by hawkers and other traders. So it's an issue. We find the pedestrians using the roads instead of using the provided walkways. Then we have programs targeted at pedestrian safety, such as active sensitization, then making sure that they use the traders removed from the pedestrian workplaces provided to enhance pedestrian safety in the region. Also, a lot of sensitization for school-going children, market women and traders, those who normally use the highways or streets through their mode of transport. It's also taking place. Then another issue worth considering is night crashes. If you look at the data, you realize a lot of incidents are occurring in periods of impaired visibility. That's around from 8 p.m., 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., 11 p.m. We are having crashes during those periods. So we are doing a lot of enforcement in those periods. That's night enforcement with the police and also DVLA to stem the tide of crashes that occur during the night.
Emergency cases at Komfo Teaching Hospital, CATH, often result from road crashes. Head of Accidents and Emergency, Dr. Chris Opon, knows that most pedestrian knockdowns involve school children, emphasizing the need for overpasses on highways, pedestrian walkways, and zebra crossings. He advocates for insurance companies to cover medical bills for accident victims.
Pedestrian knockdowns, I remember that it's about 84% of the accident cases that we are seeing. And I think it's due to a lot of factors. And a lot of them too are kids, when school reopen and the children are walking to schools unaccompanied. A lot of them are knocked down. Even their school buses, they just get off their school buses, and the school bus, the same bus that they got off, will probably knock them when they try to reverse, or because of the size of the children and all that. But even with adults, we have quite a number because of different factors. Our roads typically don't have walkways and all that, and even the highways too. They don't have a lot of overpasses, pedestrian overpasses, and let's say good zebra crossings. And also we also think that the drivers too also they overspeed.
Teacher Kingsley Osua Samoa supports Dr. Chris Opon's claims on pedestrian knockdowns, proposing measures for school children, including designed zebra crossings and functioning traffic lights.
They are to cross in the zebra crossing, but you see that most on our roads, we don't have the zebra crossing. And children find it difficult, and especially drivers also do not want to stop when they see the kids trying to cross the road.
Has there been any instance that a child has been knocked down by a vehicle?
Oh yes, we have recorded some of these instances. We've talked to the assemblyman and then written letters to the office to just provide these YEA police officers to be around so that when the children are in school and then when they want to cross the road, they will direct them to cross the road.
Road Injury Surveillance Coordinator for Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly, Rekon Kingsley, highlights vehicular speeding as a major cause of pedestrian fatalities, urging stakeholders to collaborate based on the reports to enhance road safety.
Main focus of the report is not to ideally suggest interventions, no. It's to present the figures, what, when, where, and who. And then based on that, in fact, at the release of the report, we invite stakeholders, those who have a lot to play in road safety. So with the report, we always encourage data use. The report should not be on the shelf or on tables or be read like a daily graphic. No, there are a lot. So, for example, in the report shows that fatalities are mostly occurring following crashes between 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So for that, there are a lot. It could be visibility, a lot. So the stakeholders must take this report, and then based on the findings, the measures, the right intervention could be implemented. Yes.